Friends, today's story is not about money, nor is it about luck. This is the story of a boy who kept his dream alive even while walking barefoot and enduring pain. And if you watch this video till the end, you will realize one thing. You are far stronger than you think. So let us begin today's story. Long ago, in a quiet village far from the noise of the city, lived a boy named George. George owned no shoes. He wore no new clothes. His shirt was torn, and his trousers were full of holes. But inside him lived something far stronger than fabric or leather, a dream. Every morning before the sun rose high, George walked 5 long kilometers to reach his school. The road was rough, dust in the air, sharp stones under his bare feet. Each step hurt. Some days his feet bled. But George walked every single day because George wanted to become an inventor, not to be famous, not to be rich. He wanted to help people, especially his mother. His mother sold sweet potatoes in the village market. At night, their small house was always dark. They had no electricity. After sunset, shadows filled the room. His mother cooked in dim light. George studied by a weak candle that flickered in the wind. So George made a promise to himself. One day, I will build a lamp for my mother, a lamp made from the sun. He began collecting trash, broken radios, old wires, cracked batteries, pieces of metal from abandoned fans. While other children played, George sat outside at night trying to turn scraps into light. His first lamp failed. The battery smoked. Paper on the table burned. His second lamp didn't charge. The third one broke into pieces on the very morning of the school science contest. Children laughed. "You should sell sweet potatoes like your mother," one boy said. "You will never make anything," another mocked. George felt the pain rise in his chest. His eyes filled with tears. But he didn't run. He didn't quit. That night, instead of crying, George went to the butcher and asked for old newspapers. He read stories about great inventors, men who failed again and again before they succeeded. He wrote notes in a torn notebook. Then he walked to an old man who lived near the river. The man was an electrician. George asked questions, simple questions, endless questions. The old man looked at him and said, "You want to learn, don't you?" George nodded. "Yes, I want to help my mother." The old man smiled. "Then don't stop." So George kept building. He used scrap parts, metal from broken fans, wires from discarded machines. He ate little. He slept late. His hands stayed dirty. His eyes stayed tired. But his heart burned with fire. Then one day, everything changed. The school head teacher entered the classroom and said, "Children, listen carefully. A rich merchant is coming to our school next week. His company is offering a big prize. They are looking for young inventors." The class exploded with excitement. A rich man? With cameras? He will choose the best idea? George said nothing. He sat at the back of the room. Later, his friend Maya walked to him. She smiled gently. "Try again, George," she said. "This is your time." George looked at his hands. Small cuts, black nails, tired fingers. But inside, something whispered, "Try." That night, George worked like never before. He opened every broken device, read every old paper, fixed wires carefully, connected parts again and again. He tested. The lamp glowed. 1 hour passed, then 2, then 4. It stayed on. It worked. George placed his model inside a small box and walked to school. The merchant arrived with cameras and judges. Children showed drawings, toy cars, small machines. Then George stood. His hands trembled. "This is my solar lamp," he said softly. He turned it on. The room filled with light. The judges looked at each other. The merchant stepped forward. "Where did you get these parts?" he asked. George replied, "From the garbage." The merchant went silent. Then he smiled. "This is what we are looking for." George won. A newspaper wrote about him. a poor boy who built light from trash. The merchant's company gave George a scholarship to attend a big school. And best of all, his small solar lamps were placed in homes across the village. Children read at night, mothers cooked in light. Darkness no longer ruled their evenings. And George? He kept building. In life, many people fall once. Some fall twice. Some fall 100 times. They try, they fail. People laugh, people doubt. People say, stop. But winners are not those who never fall. Winners are those who stand up every time they fall. Maybe you started something and it failed. Maybe people said you're not good enough. Maybe life became heavy. But if you still believe, if you still try, you are stronger than you think. You don't need money to begin. You don't need perfection. You only need to keep going. Learn, build, step by step. Fall, rise, fix what's broken, start again. Because the most powerful words in life are "I will not give up." And one day, someone will look at your work and say, "This is what we are looking for." Keep going, keep building, keep the dream alive. If this story inspired you, like this video, share it with someone who is struggling, and subscribe for more stories that light the darkness.